This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. A provincial council member is again proposing administrative audits of large development projects to ensure there were no illegal favors granted when construction permits were issued and to assess their environmental impact. Democratic Party Representative Kim Kyung-hak said Wednesday during a press briefing that he would submit the proposal Thursday. If it passes, a special 9-member committee will be formed at the council to investigate the projects beginning in January. The targets of the audits would include 12 projects that are greater than 500,000 square meters in size, 8 amusement and leisure developments, including the Myths and History theme park and the Yedae Resort Complex, and the JDC's Global Education City and Jeju Science Park. The Jeju branch of the Honam Regional Statistics Office says sales are improving at large retailers. The gross sales index at large retailers in Jeju was 108.4 in September. That's 0.2% lower than a year before, but it's 4.4% higher than the month before. Analysts say that means the decline is leveling out. Receipts for cosmetics and clothes dropped 12% and 4% respectively, but sales figures were up for entertainment, hobby items, and electronics. The number of unsold new homes across the country is slowly decreasing, but it's still on the upswing here in Jeju. The Land Ministry says there were some 60,000 unsold new residential units in the country as of the end of September. That's 1,700 fewer than in August. There were 1,275 unsold homes in Jeju, and that's 58 more than the month before. Of particular note, 711 homes on which construction finished in September remained unsold, and that's an increase of 52 over the previous month. Products with the JQ mark, which certifies them as being of high quality and from Jeju, no longer need to undergo additional origin verification processes for free trade agreements. The Korea Customs Service and the provincial government agreed to a, quote, FTA easy verification system, unquote. The Customs Service will accept JQ-marked products as is, without the need of further documentation proving their origin. Provincial representatives say this will help promote Jeju-branded products and streamline the export process. The Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries has selected Chagido Island in Hangyeongmyeon, Jeju City as November's uninhabited island of the month. The island is small, at only 0.16 square kilometers, and it's the westernmost point of Jeju Province. It is known for its spectacular landscape of seashore cliffs and unique rock formations. Seoul named it Natural Monument number 422 in 2000, and its entirety is also a national geopark. As a designated natural reserve, entry to the island was prohibited until 2011, when it was opened to the public. Dozens of so-called theme streets have popped up over the past few years, but few of them have stood the test of time. Here's Mike Balfour with one success story.
So-called theme streets have mushroomed on the island over the last 10 years. Out of the more than 20, 8 theme streets have fizzled out. Contrary to the phenomenon, Jeonong-ro Road in Jeju City is drawing people's attention. Instead of artificial structures, huge cherry blossom trees are the street's main feature. Area residents use the street in creative ways. At community festivals, area residents open a flea market and run participatory programs for children. The community itself, not the administration office, has organized festivals since 2017. This boosts the participation of area residents. A part of the profit made from the community events goes to underprivileged neighbors. The community's efforts have made a difference over the last 3 years. Everybody notices the changes.
이 전북로가 너무 좋다, 너무 아름답다. 그렇게 해가지고 커피숍도 열고 장사하시는 분들이 굉장히 많습니다. 특히 주말 같은 경우에는 젊은 층들이 많이 찾습니다. 지금 꽃이 피지 않더라도 와가지고 동네도 돌아보고 차도 한잔 마시고 그렇게 여유를 즐기고 합니다.
Empty shops have been transformed into cozy coffee houses and craft art workshops, creating a new commercial zone. Without a hefty price tag, the road has become a well-trodden, attractive street. Specialists say this road is an example of a good street revitalization project. They say the administration offices should create circumstances in which a community would voluntarily maintain and manage their streets, instead of a big budget for street structures or facilities.
아무래도 유지 관리가 되기 위해서는 지역 주민들하고의 관련성이 있어야 되고 또 상권을 행사하고 있는 주민들하고도 관성이 굉장히 크거든요. 이런 분들이 처음부터 사업을 시작할 때 관여를 하지 못하는 제한점 때문에 아무래도 자기 일이 아니라는 생각들 그리고 또 예산이 끊기면 그것을 유지하는 데 상당히 어려움이 많은 게
Jeonong-ro Road, utilizing its natural attributes, along with community residents' participation, is a fine example of neighborhood revitalization. Mike Balfour, KCTV.
Some of Korea's top pop stars will be taking to the stage during this weekend's Jeju Hallyu Festival. Blue skies and highs in the upper teens. Friday is shaping up to be a beautiful fall day. Here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 11 and the afternoon high 18 degrees. In Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 11 and 19. In Seongsan, the low before lunch will be 9 and the high later on 18 degrees. Similar temperatures are expected across the island in Gosan. And the morning low at higher elevations like Songpanak will be 4 and the afternoon high 12 degrees. Taking a look at the marine forecast, winds will be out of the north and northeast at just 5 to 9 meters per second, and seas will be quite calm. And here's what's in store for us over the next few days. That brings us to the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow at the same time. Don't forget to visit us online at eng.kctvjeju.com. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.